Oh, some allegations. The fifth allegation against Sean Diddy Combs, one of the biggest stories in Hollywood, going on. And going on in
fifth through 200.
Exactly. Just some pretty sad stuff going on out there. But hopefully, if there are victims, they are being heard. And we are watching
there's
that case.
Allegations made by a male employee against Sean Diddy Combs and a bunch of other people that are close and in the circle of Sean Combs in this lawsuit, as laid out by, I get it, none other than TMZ, but they claim they've seen legal documents. I don't know if those are public, by the way, but anyway. We have a lot of questions because the allegations are of a criminal nature, even though this seems like a civil lawsuit asking for $30 million. I would like to know if there are authorities that are actually investigating what seems like rampant criminal sexual misconduct.
That is right. Hopefully, we won't have anything that serious in the blinds today.
Or hopefully, if we do, there's some details.
True.
Because I feel like this story has been in the blinds before, people alerting us to this kind of behavior. So I'm not saying that the blinds are always true, but generally where there's smoke, there's fire.
That is true. Mike?
Well, let's see if we can spot some smoke here today
Okay.
during Blinded by the Item. Let's start it off with this one here. Sorry, just because you pay up to be a part of an Oscar-nominated film doesn't make you an Oscar-nominated person.
Oh.
Someone needs to tell that to this foreign-born B-plus list actress.
Oh.
I don't get it. Like, she paid to be a part of a movie?
Is she a producer?
Yep.
Okay.
Priyanka Chopra.
Well, why mess around? Just knock it right out.
How do you know that? What are you
Because my
talking
brain
about?
is just on fire.
Uh-oh.
Just because you pay up to be a part of an Oscar-nominated film doesn't make you an Oscar-nominated person. Someone needs to tell that to Priyanka Chopra Jonas, because she just jumped into that film, which is Oscar-nominated, that documentary that I believe is Mindy Kaling was behind and Dev Patel. I don't recall something about a tiger. I don't recall the
You
exact
just
name of
talked about it yesterday, which is why I think it was in my brain.
It was in your brain. She just joined as an executive producer for it. And again, before she joined the project, it was up for an Oscar. So is she technically an Oscar-nominated individual now?
I don't know.
According to the blinds, no. And someone needs to tell her that.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Well,
I don't want to
can't
tell
blame
her.
her for trying.
True.
This is true.
I would like to get in on an Oscar-nominated film. Which
yeah,
one
from
would
the
you
ground
like?
up.
Which one would you like to be on?
Of the ones this year, Past Lives.
Oh, yeah, you did like that movie.
Loved it. Yes.
I would say Barbie.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Just
That'd
the
be a lot of fun.
costumes and the hair. Wigs.
Mike?
Give me Oppenheimer. I'll take the other one.
Oh, sure,
I'll take the
yeah.
Best Picture winner.
Okay.
That's true.
'Cause
Yeah.
that's
I think
gonna
it's going to
happen.
win.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been winning everything, so.
There's
it'd
not
weird
going to
if it
be.
didn't.
We'll talk about it as we get closer. I don't think there's going to be much drama at all. This is a very decided year. There's
think so,
one.
too.
No, you say that, but watch what happens.
I've been watching the odds of the
Roadrunner.
Oscars for the past 5 years, and this is the most lopsided it's ever been.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's only one category that's going to be fun to watch, and that is going to be the Best Actress category.
Ooh.
Is it going to be who's going to win at that one? So
Yeah, Lily Gladstone,
Lily
Emma
Gladstone
Stone.
or Emma Stone, those are the two.
Yeah.
So it's going to be one of those two.
What
Everything
if
else
it's
is kind
Lily
of decided.
Stone or Emma Glad?
Well, we don't know her.
She doesn't go here.
Just saying, maybe it's like a combo. Maybe this year they're like, you both get it.
There you go. That could be. I think that's happened in the past.
Like just seasons of The Bachelorette. We had 2 Bachelorettes.
That'd be kind of fun, actually.
I have honestly thought, well, I'll amend this statement. For a long time, I've thought there should just be Best Actor. And
Yeah.
It shouldn't be gender specific
True.
because I just don't get I do, but anyway. But then you're like, well, but that means one other person's not going to win. So I think you just have like Best Actor and other Best Actor.
Oh, sure.
So you can still have 2 winners.
2 best actors,
But it
then
doesn't
if it's
have
2
to be
guys,
gendered. Well, because sometimes it could, maybe the guys just didn't deserve it.
In the NFL, there's your MVP,
Yeah.
and then there's your Offensive Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year. What if we have your Best Actor, overall Best Actor, and
Okay.
then you have your Best Actor and Best Actress underneath that?
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know,
Yes.
potentially.
I mean, that would be an improvement.
Sure,
Because
exactly.
I think I just think sometimes there's this idea that like best actor is somehow better than best actress.
For sure.
Because of, patriarchy. But that's my stump speech, and vote for me in November.
Let's move along, and we all will. Here we go. I don't think this one's going to be too difficult, but here we go. The producers knew right away something was wrong with the A-list former talk show host, and they made the conscious decision to keep the cameras rolling anyway. This idea that once they started, they couldn't stop is just their excuse for realizing that the story they were getting is going to have far more eyeballs on it than the story's original premise.
Oh, well.
I wonder who that could be.
Where is Wendy Williams?
There you go, yes.
Yeah.
So again, not a difficult blind item, but according to this, the producers knew right away that something was wrong with Wendy Williams when they started shooting this, and they were the ones to make the conscious decision to keep the cameras rolling. This idea, because I think recently they basically said, like, we felt it would be worse if we stopped once we already started filming, because then we're not shedding I don't know. That was their response. And the blind is saying the idea that once they started they couldn't stop is just their excuse for realizing that this story is going to have more eyeballs on it than the original premise of, hey, here's Wendy Williams starting a podcast.
It is really challenging, right, as you watch, because we know now, watching, that she has a specific medical diagnosis. I don't think they were banking on everyone knowing that, or they didn't themselves have the specific diagnosis.
Yeah, not in the beginning, no. Absolutely not.
So, but it does make it challenging, right? Like, to have the diagnosis come out literally on the heels of the documentary coming out does make them look like they're on the defensive.
Yeah. Her son in the documentary does say her diagnosis in it towards the, I think, episode 4.
Well, but all I'm pointing out is that they've said that they weren't aware of the production company said they weren't fully aware of the medical issues going on with Wendy Williams. But then they've, I think, tried to do what the blinds are suggesting and kind of have it both ways.
Yeah, I would say so. There's some people that think, it shouldn't have been filmed. We shouldn't watch this. And there's other people that feel like it's really going to help her in the long run. So hopefully it's the latter.
Yep. Hopefully that's the case. You guys are rolling right through the blind items. Nicely done.
We'll slow down.
No, it's fine. No, that was a good one. And again, not necessarily a difficult one. This one.
Don't apologize for getting them right, Dawn.
Exactly. We'll see how this one goes. The only real controversy surrounding a new movie next month is that the director is lying. Everyone knew the plan for its release and took that money. The studio, the A-list star, and the director. Now the latter wants to be offended or upset by the exact thing he agreed to. So again, we've got the only real controversy surrounding a new movie next month is that the director is lying. Everyone else knew the plan for its release and took the money. The studio, the A-list star, and the director. Now the latter wants to be offended or upset by the exact thing he agreed to. Any idea?
This isn't the whole write-off with Wile E. Coyote
It's
movie.
not.
Okay.
No, it's a movie that is going to come out.
It's going to come out?
It's a movie that is going to come up
So-
next month.
Next month, meaning this weekend?
Perhaps. I mean, it could. That would be next
it's not
month.
Dune?
It's not Dune, though.
Because I was like, I don't know. Like, I know Dune's coming out, but I don't know what there would be any controversy surrounding it. Okay, what else is coming out this month? Nothing good? Next month, I mean.
The only
But
real,
it's like there's some controversy around.
there's controversy around, but the blind item is
timing?
saying the only real controversy of a new movie this next month is that the director is lying. Everyone knew the plan of its release and took the money. The studio, the A-list star, and the director. Now the latter wants to be offended. The director wants to be offended or upset by the exact thing he agreed to.
So,
Well,
a mountain out of a molehill. What movie? Is this a superhero movie?
It is not a superhero movie.
well, does it involve anyone in sports?
Yes.
Okay.
Interesting. What are you thinking of?
I was thinking of a wrestler.
Nope.
Okay.
What are you
Well,
thinking
we've got
of? Is
that
there a
answer
wrestler
though.
movie?
Let's see. Anyone? Okay. Is Are the stars nominated for anything this year?
No.
Okay.
Has there been any, we've talked about controversy around this movie?
There's controversy being talked about it right now, and it's mostly around this director we're talking about.
Okay.
Director.
But the controversy is, if you want to try, you can get the director. It's a known director.
Not like a Steven Spielberg.
Not that known. No.
So it's mildly sports related?
Yes.
Is this the Challengers?
Nope.
Or Challengers?
Very good guess,
that's,
but no.
Well, that's not until later this year. We're going to see that trailer forever.
I'm trying to remember what's coming out, and I don't feel like there is much coming out next month.
Let me read the blind again, and let me slow down in a specific spot here.
Okay.
The only real controversy surrounding a new movie next month is the director is lying. Everyone knew the plan for its release and took the money anyway, or just took the money. The studio, the A-list star, and the director, they all knew the plan. Now the latter wants to be offended or upset by the exact thing he agreed to.
Okay.
It's about the release of a movie.
That it was later than what they wanted it to?
Nope.
No. Okay.
That they're not going to do it in theaters or something?
That's it.
Oh.
Get it. Get it.
Does this
Take that
involve
victory lap.
one of, a man that I just talked about hoping to be shirtless?
He's going to very well be shirtless in
Jake
this movie.
Gyllenhaal, and it's like The Fighter or something.
Oh, no.
The
This is a remake of a classic.
Oh, yeah.
Oops. I
Yep.
thought you were about to say it.
Dawn, you know this.
Digging him and he hasn't
No, but
said
you
anything.
know that I'm right.
I don't.
Oh, and I thought when I said remake, you know exactly what we're talking about,
It's
Dawn.
that remake because with Patrick Swayze.
Yep.
Roadhouse?
Roadhouse.
Oh, okay.
That is the answer. Any idea who directs that?
It's escaping me.
The same guy who did Swingers and The Bourne Identity. Doug Liman is the director of
Don't know that guy.
Okay, yeah,
I've
he-
never heard of it in my life.
Edge of Tomorrow, Bourne Identity, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. He directed all of those movies, including the new Roadhouse. And Doug Liman is, let me fill in the blind here. The only real controversy around this new movie next month is that Doug's lying. Everyone knew the plan of its release and took the money. The studio, which, by the way, do you know what the studio is? I guess
A24.
No.
Netflix.
This is, it's going to be an Amazon Prime
Oh, okay.
experience. The studio, the A-list star, and the director, they all knew the plan, and now the latter, Doug, again, wants to be offended and upset by the exact thing he agreed to. I guess filling in the blind a little further, according to many sources, including the star, Jake Gyllenhaal, it's always been planned to be released just exclusively on Prime.
Yikes.
And Doug Liman is saying, no, they changed that. I want a theatrical release. I'm a director, and I'm offended that you would possibly take it out of movie theaters. We need to get more people to the movie
So it
theaters.
just makes him
God,
This
look
is
dude.
offensive.
to his,
Oh, come on.
compatriots. I would also like to give a shout out. Our good friend Paul McGuire Grimes from Paul's Trips and
Nice.
Movies also came in with the correct answer.
Oh, well, thank you, Paul.
Thank you.
My favorite thing about Paul is that he'll sometimes, remember the Sydney Sweeney one? And he's like, no, that was actually Emma Roberts. Paul, feel free to text me at any time
Yes.
when you think that one of these blinds are
Please
completely
do.
wrong or off base, because I love your insight.
Also, I'm kind of not surprised that he weighed in on this one because he, like me, appreciates Jake Gyllenhaal.
Shirtless Jake Gyllenhaal as an MMA fighter?
Yep.
Yeah. So, Conor McGregor's going to be a part of this, and a lot of, it's like a UFC. He was a UFC fighter, and they've modernized the story of Roadhouse. So, there you go.
I never saw the original, so I don't even know. Is it going to be great?
What?
We need to watch that together.
Oh, God. I want to hear your reaction to this movie.
Why?
It's great because it's super cheesy.
Oh, okay.
Patrick Swayze, there's a lot of fighting, and then their hair is curled again. It's just very.
Do you think
It's just a brawl.
Jake Gyllenhaal will
It's-
have curly hair?
Coiffed hair,
Oh,
like mullets that are coiffed.
Oh, got it.
Almost as bad as Dancing with Wolves, which really didn't make sense because he was in the prairie. Some awkward sex scenes in a barn by a lake.
Okay.
A strange ending. It's a fun trip.
I look forward to it.
Hey Hurts. You have to have an awkward sex
Hey
scene in a
Hurts.
barn.
I was like, who's that?
Hey, it doesn't feel good.
You're saying
My
that-
stunt double, hey Hurts.
Do you all know my stunt double? Hey, Hut.
Let's do another one here as we roll through the blind items today. If you're going to pay tribute to someone, the team of this permanent A-lister should probably know how the individual died. This was such a gross oversight.
Oh, no.
So we've got a permanent A-lister whose team apparently didn't know how somebody passed away and then tried to pay tribute to them. It was a very gross oversight, according to the blind items.
Was it at an awards show?
Nope.
Okay.
It was not at an awards show.
And it's not like me trying to kill Ben Stein multiple times.
Not
Oh my
you
God.
multiple times trying to kill Ben Stein.
Like literally, Dawn would mention Ben Stein, be like, "R.I.P."
Well,
R.I.P.
you know,
Ben.
has passed. And I'm like, no, he hasn't. Well, okay. Let's see.
Love you, Ben. I know he's a big listener.
He is.
Ben, call us.
Let us win your money.
Let's see.
If you're going to pay tribute to someone, the team
tribute.
of this permanent A-lister should probably know how the person died. It is such a gross oversight.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
This was William
No.
or King Charles?
Nope.
Wait,
not
what am I
royally
thinking of?
related.
What am I thinking of? I'm having visions.
They should have added another word in here. Permanent A-list singer.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know what I'm thinking of now. Okay.
Did this happen at a concert?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
it did.
Oh. It's not Madonna.
Yes, it is.
Who did she? What?
Yeah, filling in the blinds here. Madonna, if you're going to pay tribute to someone, your team should probably know how the person passed away. Madonna, it was such a gross oversight. So Madonna did a tribute, or has a tribute in her concert. Apparently, it's an AIDS tribute to the people who passed away from AIDS.
Okay.
And Luther Vandross was included in that. And the estate reached out and said, "Can you please remove him from that tribute? He died from a stroke."
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Well, where did she get her info?
So I don't know where she got her info.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, that seems like a clerical error. Like
Pass-
she should know, but I'm saying like somebody. I don't feel like she put that list together.
No,
I know.
she
That's why I
didn't.
said
Their
the
team.
the blind was definitely saying the team because I don't think they were saying Madonna put it together. But
I'm gonna sit down and write a list.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
and
I
there's
didn't see that. Did you even see that story?
No, I haven't seen this story.
he passed away in 2005 from complications due to a 2003 stroke. He was never diagnosed with AIDS or HIV virus.
Oh.
Madonna.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
That's really awkward. Can you imagine? I mean, not like, I don't know. There are all sorts of ways I have misremembered people's biographies, so I guess it's not the worst thing in the world, but
You just didn't blast their face in the background during a concert
Yeah.
about it.
True.
You know, there's a little bit of a difference there. so
true.
hopefully they get that figured out.
Yeah.
And it sounds like they did. It was removed again after the estate reached out and said, "Can you please remove that?"
Yeah.
Yeah, too bad there's not like a retraction that they can do for all the thousands of people that have already seen it.
Exactly. So there you go. Let's move on from that one. Let's move on to a different blind item here. Like this one, the A-plus lister seems to only care and speak out when new technology is attacking them. If it's used to make her enemies look bad, they stay awfully quiet.
Oh, is this AI and Taylor Swift?
You nailed it. Yes, you did. That was a quick buzzer. Here, I'll give you a good one.
Who else
yes.
is getting some AI porn?
Well,
Dan.
one of her enemies is apparently made to look bad. Any guess who that enemy might be?
Olivia Rodrigo?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
A music enemy?
Nope.
A man enemy?
Yep.
Her ex?
Yep.
Joe
Joe
Alwyn porn?
Alwyn.
It's not porn, Dan. Porn. The A-plus lister. So Taylor Swift apparently only cares and speaks out when AI is attacking her. If it's used to make her enemies, a.k.a. Joe Alwyn, look bad, she stays awfully quiet. There's apparently some people on social media and probably Swifties who are, not those Swifties. Like, Swifties are great people, but then there
Okay,
are some
come on now.
Swifties in
Just-
every group that
Yeah, there's some that are a
do
little
bad
crazy.
things, and
Yeah.
this is a bad
You don't have
example.
to absolve the good ones.
I don't
It's
have
fine.
to. I'm sorry. But apparently some Swifties took to AI and created like Joe Alwyn saying things and being bad and doing
I mean,
terrible
we are
things.
headed for the worst of all places.
It is
I just
true.
want you
It's
to
great
know.
for our business. No, it's not, because we won't be able
No,
to
it's
discern
not
what's
because,
right or
honey,
wrong.
you won't know if this voice coming out of my mouth is real or generated by a computer.
Well, you're right
And
here in front
suddenly
of me, so hopefully, unless you're a
we're
robot.
out of jobs. Yeah, but the audience doesn't know that.
That's true.
We're real. I promise. Nobody
Yeah.
would intentionally make this happen.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Taylor, hopefully, and again, we've talked about this before. It's Taylor Swift. She's usually one that's able to actually create some change when she speaks out about things and has enough of an influence and an impact.
Well, she's supposed to save the world.
Exactly.
She's busy.
Mm-hmm. So, there you go, Swifties. And also, yeah, Swifties, don't use AI to make Joel feel
you guys
bad.
don't do
That's
this.
not nice.
He just dated a person that he seemed like.
Dude, I mean, I'm sorry. It's not like you couldn't have seen this one coming.
Oh,
If you date Taylor Swift, I'm just saying.
there's danger.
I don't
Maybe
even care.
guys like
Travis
the danger.
Kelce, I hope you guys live long and happy, productive lives together and you have 80,000 children and save the world single-handedly with your love.
But don't make a false
But
move.
if you possibly go in the opposite direction of Taylor Swift at some point in your life, just know that group of people's coming for you.
Yeah.
And they're not nice.
Well.
It's very true. Let's do another one here as we roll through the blind items here
Friendship
today.
bracelets. My ass.
You have friendship bracelets on your ass?
No, I'm just saying. They're all about friendship.
Let's go with this one here.
Until you're dead to us.
That's right.
Actually, let's skip that one. Let's go up to this one here.
Oh.
Again, this isn't going to be too difficult, I don't think, but we'll give you this one. It's not that this permanent A-list singer is indecisive. She just doesn't have access to her accounts. Once she finally figures out her passwords every so often, she'll post something new.
Oh.
Then,
My
the
mom?
then the team deletes it and then just changes the passwords on her again.
Oh, no, Brittany. Is it Brittany?
Of course it is.
Oh,
Tattoo time is her actual password.
oh my God.
So, I mean, obviously, this is somebody who's, she'll delete her account from time to time. She'll post things that don't make sense and then delete them immediately after. According to this blind item, it's not that she's indecisive. It's just that she doesn't have access to her accounts. Once she figures out the passwords every so often, she'll post something random and then just have the team immediately delete it and then shut down the account and change the passwords again. I don't know. It's the blind items.
It's the blinds, but
What am I
still,
supposed
I
to
just
say?
love the
I like
idea that
that.
she's like, I don't.
Yeah, like I love Janet Jackson so much. I just can't get over how lovely she is. She's been a huge inspiration to me. Uh-oh, it's gone.
It's gone. Deleted. Deactivated. Yeah.
Why can't I get in my account? You guys.
Do they have like a fake Instagram for her that's just like it doesn't go anywhere?
Oh,
and
that'd be
it's like a child toy, like a child's cell phone.
It's like a play school.
Yeah, it's like here you go, make some calls, post some things.
No, Brittany.
We need to talk to Cade Hudson. Who's behind this? Are you the one changing her passwords? I
Well,
can see
here's
why
what
she doesn't trust
I
anyone.
think is, all kidding aside, now is where I'm going to get serious.
Please do.
Look closely into the camera. No, I've always wondered, like, what is the process for her social media? Is it literally just her logging on and doing stuff? Or is there some sort of process where her entries are mediated? Like, just send me a text of what you want me to print or put on your Instagram.
Like, who is her team? They're not making any money unless they're making money off of it's part of the old part of the conservatorship or something that's left
Also,
over.
missed opportunity. Think of all the money she could be making on Instagram right now.
That's
Oh, yeah.
right. I mean,
Like for all the random
Rin-
posts, throw in like an occasional thing that she loves
yeah.
and make $1 million. I mean, it really is just somebody's missing out.
What's
Brittany, honey,
What's the
call us.
What's the fanciest knife company you can
I was
think
going to
of?
say knives.
Yeah.
Ginsu knives.
There
no,
you go.
now it's not Ginsu anymore. It's in the what do they call them? Like Shikoku knives or something, like those really cool plasticky looking knives, but they're really sharp.
Oh, like the one she used when she was dancing with her pets around? Oh, those are prop knives.
Yeah, those. Well, that would have been a
The
great.
prop store.
She made
you
a
know?
bunch of money for them,
Right.
but I bet she didn't get a cut.
They don't have money for that.
Speaking of cuts, we got to cut it out because we're done with this episode of Blinded by the Item. If you missed this episode, it would be weird because you're listening to it. Download to your heart's content, like and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts, or head to our website, blindedbytheitem.com. By the way, if you have blind items, send them to us. We'll be back tomorrow with another episode of
Blinded by the
Item. Bye.